New on the shelf this week. Well, yes, we have Synchronic. It's one of those clever ones. It apparently is okay. They also did something called Resolution and The Endless at some point previously. So if you've ever seen them like those two, there's now one called Synchronic. There's another one which someone's hired called Alone, which is a new thriller horror. But what seems like was in the cinema just a week ago even. Another round. Mads Mikkelsen, the director Thomas Vinterberg. We have others by both and they're very good. It says here that Mads Mikkelsen's best performance in years, but there you go, you've probably seen the ads. You may have seen that it's at the cinema just recently. Yeah, The Nest, Jude Law and Carrie Coon. By the director of Marcy May Marlene. I don't know if you know that one. If you like that, you might like this as well. Apparently it's good. It says here the role that Jude Law was meant to play, The Nest. And this week we have a true story about a Welsh serial killer, the Pembrokeshire Murders. We have an Australian film, High Ground, set in Arnhem Land in the 30s. A slice of Australian life, probably not seen much on film. And a new French film called A Friendly Tale with Vincent Cassel. And Wild Mountain Thyme, Irish one, with Emily Blunt. And again, Jamie Dornan, that name is familiar. Oh, he's up here, Synchronic. This Irish one is apparently more comedy than drama, though it does just look like a romantic drama, and apparently it's also very good. That's what's out this week. Also, this Come As You Are is a Canadian remake of a Belgian film. If you like the Belgian film and you prefer to see it in English, it was called Hasta La Vista. The Canadian version is now called Come As You Are. I forgot to mention last week, we also already had the Zappa doco that was on at the movies just not long ago.
I got Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them from the Harry Potter world. I got that because my kids finished reading the Harry Potter series and they've watched most of the movies, so it was good to expand that universe with them. And I also got Legend, which was a favourite of mine from when I was a kid around their age.
Yeah.
That was unfortunately a bit too scary for them. The two girls, 7 and 8, so they got a bit freaked out. I have strong memories of it from when I was a kid. It really made an impact on me. So watching it again was fun as well. Like it's still pretty good. Tom Cruise looks so different before he started doing his nose jobs and his teeth jobs and tooth jobs. It was quite funny to see the original template. But it was just nice. I found I've just discovered this store and it was nice to actually have a tactile DVD hunting experience, and it's quite different I found to Netflix, where the kids often just scroll through the shows and find something that they compromise on. They're not really passionate about it. It's just something to watch. And I find that a bit depressing, so it was good to have an opportunity to share stuff that I'm passionate about with them and sit down and actually put the DVD into the player, dust off the DVD player. It's great. Probably Kickboxer, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Kickboxer. Yeah, love that show.
We have a new Dinosaur Jr. and coloured vinyl is very popular these days, so purple version of Sweep It Into Space. Also a black vinyl version, normal vinyl as well. We have Marianne Faithfull and Warren Ellis. It's a strange one. Nick Cave has worked with Marianne Faithfull on a recent album of hers. This time it's just Warren Ellis. But I think she's reading out British poetry. Lord Byron, John Keats, Percy Shelley, etc. Oh, She Walks in Beauty, it's called. We have it on CD as well as Dinosaur Jr. on CD. 2 Krautrock releases this week, some Can reissues. Tego Mega is a very popular album. We now have Can Delay 1968, appropriately titled because the recordings are from 1968, but this is actually like a early 70s release, a delayed release. Maybe Can were getting really popular and they thought they'd release those outtakes from the studio. It's quite good, but very good is Future Days by Can as well. And that's in gold vinyl. Can Delay is in pink. Spiritualized, a reissue of Laser Guided Melodies, and if anyone knows and likes Spiritualized, they'll be excited by that. It's very good, and a lot of their stuff is very good anyway. Again, available in white or black vinyl. Spiritualized, Laser Guided Melodies. Some of it you'll recognize even if you weren't familiar, because it plays in occasional movies. They've borrowed a tune from that album. I would say that's the exciting stuff for the week.
So here we are upstairs again at Picture Search Video and Vinyl, just looking at all the amazing VHS tapes we've got for rent here. And the film we're looking at this week is Exterminators of the Year 3000. It is a future post-apocalyptic world where people wear leather jackets without shirts, have permed hair and sport nifty headbands. It is a world where the ozone layer has been destroyed and there is a chronic shortage of water. A peaceful community rich in the precious water is under threat from a marauding gang led by one crazy bull. A lone stranger, known as Alien, is all that stands between the good guys and extermination. This film has everything you could want from a bold Italian Mad Max ripoff shot in Spain. Car chases, motorbike stunts, explosions, warrior women, robot kids, drunk robot kids, and a crazy old man who remembers the world as it used to be before it all turned to hell. We've seen it all before and not a lot of it makes sense, but it's all great fun. And as usual for a roadshow release, there are plenty of previews of 80s classics including Gorky Park, Rats, The Day After and Next of Kin. Exterminators of the Year 3000, another one of the fine classic VHS tapes for rent here at Picture Search Video.
Okay. Take 26.
Into battle, my merry mother grabbers.